Welcome to another Swiggin Bargain Beer Reviews. Out in my beautiful garden. I didn't bother with an intro today because obviously if I put an intro on you'd know what beer it is. We need it to be a surprise up until the last minute, don't we? So thanks for everybody that's voted on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, everything else. And I can tell you that coming in at number 3 is Holden's XB. That got about 6 votes. Sorry, Baggy Warrior got 1 vote, so if you're unhappy with the result you might want to turn off now. Coming in at number 2 with about 8 votes, I think. There weren't much in it. Is Slater's Premium. I'm looking forward to that one. Never had it. I don't know if I've had a Slater's before. I don't know, I've had that many beers, you just forget what you've drunk. So coming in at number 1 is Grimbergen. It's got a lovely cap. So this is what you voted me to drink. Alright, thank you very much, people. And this is going to be my 100th review. So yeah, Grimbergen. Don't know much about this beer. Well, apart from it's one of the very first sort of continental beers I got into, I suppose, when I did my trip to Belgium. But that's my daughter shouting, so I might have to pause this a minute. But yeah, a strong one. 2 seconds. I'm back. Oh, sorry about that. Whew. Right, yeah, so Grimbergen's the one you voted me for. So here we go. Not much further ado, let's get into it. Ooh. On the smell, yes, got that real sort of sickly, sort of candied sugar. It's like yeasty, fruity, slight toffee. Smell. I'm just going to pour this one in. See where we go with it. So yeah, all those sort of like herbal smells as well that you get from these continental beers. All these Belgium and German and I think it's Belgium or not. I can't even remember if it's French, Belgium or what. It says Abbey on it in the back. I've read it brief. I don't read too much because it'll tell me what the beer's about if I read it. I don't think it says much about the beer actually. There's something about the Phoenix on it. It just looks lovely, doesn't it? Nice and cold. It just reminds me of being in a cafe. If you ever go to Belgium, go there and enjoy the beer. Don't get drunk. Just go there, have a little walk round, find a lovely little cafe where nobody else is sat, sit outside, get the beer menu and just pick something random off it and enjoy yourself. Have a strong beer. Make sure you feel it so you're a little bit happy. And then just keep walking, keep touring and keep seeing things, you know what I mean? Because that's the best way, that's part of the culture when you go to Belgium. Yeah, so all the like herbal qualities you get from these beers as well, like those almost like coriander. I've just had a basil beer, almost like that actually. I had a basil beer by, it's got basil in it, basil? Not Basil the fox, but Basil the herb, from what they call Badger Brewery. It's an odd one. I might review that actually, coming up next. Yeah, slight honeyness to it as well, maybe. You can smell the alcohol. Yep, cheers. I'm just going to dive in. Cheers. Oh, that's lovely. Wow. Oh, thank you for voting this one in, by the way. I've forgotten how nice this beer is. It's sweet. Do you know what it reminds me of? Leffy. It reminds me of Leffy Blonde, actually, but nicer. It's got a slightly sort of an acidic fruitiness to it. Like you're getting like, you're almost getting like a subtle orange, maybe not orange peel, but like a It's really difficult to describe these kind of beers, I think. You're getting like a sickly, sweet, fruity taste on it. Carbonation's spot on, as you can see, that's happily bubbling away. That sticks to your tongue. It's got quite a nice body to it. It's quite a full-bodied beer. And actually, the more it goes down, the malts, the toffee and caramel notes from the malts are coming through. They come through after a little bit. After like the initial sort of slightly sour yeastiness that you get from these beers, which is sour and yeasty, but it gives you lots of like almost dried fruity flavours. I'm almost getting like sort of dried apricots or maybe dried peaches on it, but none of them, if you know what I mean. It's almost like reminiscent of them, but none of them at the same time. Which I sound like I'm talking absolute crap, don't I? Which probably am. But then you're getting like a candied sugarness from it as well. It's really sweet. Not the sweetest beer I've ever had, but sweet. It's absolutely lovely. It's perfect weather for summer. Get good at the supermarket and get yourself some of these. They're not that expensive, I don't think, anyway. Or I better still go to Aldi and get loads for £1.25. It's a bargain, that. It's a lovely beer. Let's read about it, shall we? Abbey beer, water, barley malt, glucose syrup, wheat malt, aromatic caramel, colour, caramel. Ooh, there's an E number in it. Ooh, naughty. An E number for the colouring, so I'm a little bit disappointed about. With the phoenix as its symbol, Grimbergen Abbey rose up from the ashes century after century since 1128 to offer unique beers whose expected flavour reveal themselves with each sip. It's like a honeyness I'm getting from it as well. It's like a sickly sort of honey, dried fruit, toffiness, like a slight sour edge to it. I like it a lot, it's nice. But at the same time, it's still quite refreshing and crisp, you know. I think it's lovely, that. I really think it's nice. And it's not incredibly heavy. I find these beers sometimes quite heavy, you know, like you drink one and you're like, I've had enough now. It's a nice little bottle. Okay, let's cut to the point. Thanks for watching my 100th beer review, by the way, people. Hopefully there'll be plenty more. I can't believe it's took me this long actually to get to 100, to be honest with you, when I think about how many people do in a year. Most people do 100 in a year at least, I would have said. But anyway, I've been at it nearly my 3rd year now. I'm going to give a shout out here to Clueless Drinker. And I'll tell you why, because he started reviewing when I did, roughly around the same time, and I remember watching his beer reviews. I think his first one was something like Cumberland Ale, which oddly enough was one of my first ones, I think, as well. I think it was. There you go. I think that we're running parallels, me and Clueless Drinker, to a certain extent. He obviously gets out a bit more and does a bit more than I do in regards to visiting places and drinking beer, but you know, I've got a kid, you know, maybe that's probably why, you know, and I'm not complaining because I love her to bits. But anyway, I'm getting lost, aren't I, in the beer. I'm talking a lot of rubbish and I've got a cat as well. Go away. A huge cat, a giant cat, and I've got a big dog. Big boxer dog. So there we go. What scores on the board? I'm going to give this one. Are you going to let me finish this review? I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. For £1.25, that's a 9 out of 10 for me. I think that's lovely. I won't want to drink too many, because it is quite heavy still, you know, but it's not as heavy as some beers. And it's just enough to make, marrying. No, I want to go. I might just finish the gardening, or I might just put my feet up and watch some sport or something, or read a book, or spend some time with my daughter. Until next time, see you around.